the Amador Buffaloes and the Calaveras Redskins on TSPN's Our Sports Show.
Action 13-8. Buffs on top of the Calaveras Redskins here tonight in San Andreas.
Little pooch kick.
That's Collins. Dropped by number 34, J.J. Gonzalez on about the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Buffs. Little recap on the scores, Frank.
Well, you know, this game started out with a quick pick six, and Amador took it right in. They held Calaveras to 3 and out. Then they came down with a nice drive themselves, finished off by a 1-yard run by Collins to take a 13-0 lead. Then they kind of just messed around in the middle of the field for a while until that 72-yard run by Calaveras.
It's Collins' 6-yard gain.
And they converted the 2-point conversion, so they go down down 5 points when they were down by 2 touchdowns after less than 3 minutes of this game. So they've got to feel pretty good about themselves. It's going to be about second half adjustments right here.
All right.
So Collins had a nice gain on the first play of the half, gained about 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4. A long 4, it looks like.
Oh, just about tackled in the backfield. Another missed tackle. I think that was that Little? No, that was 12 Bennett.
Well, brought down for a loss on the play. Nice job. He broke 2 tackles and finally brought down for a loss of about 3.
J.J. Gonzalez again with the tackle there, number 34. So brings up a 3rd and 7. Reminder, your overall sponsor of the game of the week, Jackson Tire. 2 convenient locations to serve you, 801 South Highway 49 and Highway 88 in Pine Grove. Jackson Tire. Collins to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a 4th down and 5.
So nice job again by the Calaveras defense, a 3 and out for Amador, and they're going to be forced to punt. Back deep for Calaveras, looks like Gonzalez, number 34. So Grandin back to punt for the Buffs. Good
that's
kick
a little one
that time.
Up in the air.
Oh, ball bounced back.
So the ball's on the 32-yard line where the Redskins will take over 1st and 10.
So they will start 1st and 10 from the 31.
So we'll see what Coach Weatherby has changed in the offensive unit for the Redskins.
Well, I don't imagine they're going to...
Not much of a change, I
don't
think.
They're going to change too much. It's going to be Connor Hamilton a bunch here in the second half. He had to have at least 15 carries in the first half. He's their workhorse, and I expect you're going to see a lot of him in the second half.
Gonzalez in motion.
Hamilton.
Not much.
There again, good job by the defensive end, number 54 on that side.
That's Santinelli. Guido Santinelli with the stop.
Plug up. Making Hamilton go back inside to the strength of the defense, brought him down for little to no gain. You know, we saw they keep feeding Hamilton, and the whole defense got used to caving in on Hamilton, and that's how they ripped up that 72-yard run.
All right, split left, wide left. We've got a single back. Hamilton in motion.
He's got the ball coming around this side.
Yeah, Littlefield smelled that one out in a hurry.
Boy, he sure did. A loss on the play. It's going to set up 3rd and long for the Redskins. 3rd and about 13.
54 with the tackle.
Littlefield did a good job coming up from the safety spot that time. He had no receiver that he needed to cover over the middle of the field. He saw Hamilton coming around this right side. He crashed up, dropped him for a loss.
All right, let's see what we got here. Hamilton is in the slot on the left, wide receiver to the left side. Well, it's actually double right and left here. Single back. Bird to pass.
Oh, he double clutches. He didn't have a receiver. He's in trouble now.
Oh,
Throws
what a
complete,
nice
but
play.
That's going to be short of the first down.
Yeah. That was Crenshaw, number 7.
Complete to TJ Crenshaw. Just
Knocked
short
out of
the
bounds
first
again
down.
by Robbie Hahn, number 4, who just had a terrific first half.
All right, the ball sits on the 40, and they've got about 1.5 yards to go. So what's the call here, Coach
Well,
Weatherby?
you got to punt this ball. There's no way you give Amador a short field right now. You're only down by 5. Your defense has been playing good. I think you kick that ball and put it back on your defense. Amador's not sending anybody back. They're going into punt formation. They're more concerned about the fake than they are the return at this point.
Stokeland is back to punt.
He's going to kick it. End over end, heading to this side.
Stays in bounds and goes out about the 32.
Jason Stokeland
Well, about the 27, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I read it wrong.
They'll mark it at the 27 yard
27.
line. Buffalo will start 1st and 10 from their own 27.
I notice the Big O is still limping pretty bad going off the field there, Frank.
The snack bar is out of everything.
Well, 2 3 and outs by both teams just to start this half. So
So thank you very much for your efforts.
everybody's playing a little bit close to the vest right now. A turnover could be a big deciding factor in this. I don't think you're going to see Amador willing to put the ball up in the air much.
Williams wide to the right, way out there. Inside handoff. Littlefield got some room. Still on his feet. That was an excellent run. Gain of about 12 before he was thrown to the ground by number 51, Quinde.
Well, nice little jitterbug move by Littlefield, getting it up there, moving the chains up to the 40-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Buffs.
Jackson Rancheria Band of Miwok Indians has embarked on a major effort to upgrade every park and ball field in Amador County, currently working at Chauncey Grinding Rock State Park and the Jackson City Cemetery. Amador County Park Restoration needs your help. Give them a call, 223-8405 for volunteering or donations.
Whistle on the play, flags.
Flag on the play.
False start on Amador. It's going to back him up 5 yards.
Repeat first down.
So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Buffs. Ball sitting right on the 35-yard line. Temperature's starting to drop a little bit up here. We had a halftime score. Argonaut Mustangs 21-6 over Bret Hart at halftime. This final week of the Mother Lode League season. Littlefield
got about 5 or 6 on that play. Is going to bring up a 2nd and close to 10. Make it 9.
Didn't see Littlefield carry the ball too much in the first half.
Well, maybe they're saving him. I don't know.
Well, I think it was more of a disciplinary move by Coach Baker than it was anything else. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for Amador from the 41. Straight ahead handoff that time to Collins.
Gets it up to the 45, where it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Tackled by Nick Quinde again. Gain on the play will bring up 3rd down and 5.
So Grunwald brings him to the line under center. I formation, 2nd man through to Littlefield.
He's got some room on the side
Oh,
here
he's
now.
got the 1st down and some more. Cuts inside of the 35 to the 30. Hit. Brought down about the 29-yard line. Nice run by Littlefield.
Big gain on the play. Finally brought down.
Inside the 30 for Littlefield there.
They lined up in that power I formation with Collins, the 1st man through. Faked it to Collins, gave it to Littlefield, came off tackle here on the left-hand side. Made a nice couple moves. Nice gain on the play down to the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Okay, Santinelli brings him up over center.
Collins spins, got hit right. Oh, there's a flag.
I didn't see anything. Face mask, maybe?
Well, either holding.
Holding, Amador.
That'll back him up 10. From the spot of the foul, so that'll make it first down and 12, or excuse me, 22.
Yeah.
So it'll be first down. 23.
Littlefield again brusts through to the 30.
He's still on his feet, Frank.
Good
Leg
hard
drive,
running by Littlefield there.
To the line, great run all the way back to the original line of scrimmage.
So he makes
about 12 on the play,
Yeah,
Jim.
he makes it to about the 30, 29.
So original line of scrimmage here. It'll set up second down.
Wait, where's the
10.
down marker?
Well, he's still standing back there waiting for somebody to tell him what to do.
Okay. Here he comes.
So it'll be second and 10. That power I formation again. Collins and Littlefield in the backfield. Second man through. Littlefield hit behind the line of scrimmage, fights forward.
Well, about back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of about a half a yard. Brings up a 3rd and 11.
Well, there was penetration there by the Calaveras line. Littlefield did a good job just getting back to the line of scrimmage on that. So definitely 4-down territory with the ball.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.
Madras in the slot this time on the left side. He's got the ball.
Inside handoff to Madras.
And makes it to the 25, where it'll be 4th down and about 6. Do you change your own oil? You know it's illegal to abandon used oil and other hazardous substances. Take your used waste oil and filters to a certified recycling collection center. For a center near you, please call Amador County Waste Management at 223-6429. Again, Amador Waste Management Team for all your recycled oil and filters.
Well, 4th and 6 for the Buffs, and the ball sitting at the 25-yard line. Of course, they're going to go for it here. Lone back Collins behind Grunwald. Madras goes in motion.
Whoa,
oh,
50.
The defense jumped. That's going to make it 4th and 1.
The nose guard jumped, and that is number 70, it looks like.
Boy, that makes a much easier 4th and 1 here. Boy, those plays right there, those are just killers right there. So that'll put the ball on the 20-yard line, make it 4th and 1 for the Buffs.
And they put in some big beef in there for a 1-yard play here.
It's called their jumbo package, Jim.
Yep. Bring in the pounds. Whoa, Frank, I don't know.
I don't think they got it.
I don't think so. They dropped him right on the line.
Let's see where they mark the ball. He's going to be short.
It almost, they had trouble on the handoff there. It almost looked like he fumbled it. Grunwald got the ball into Collins a little bit late.
So the Redskins take over on possession here after that 4th down mishap.
So they're going to get it on the 20-yard line where Amador turns it over on down. So Calaveras back in business without giving up any points.
This is number 7, Crenshaw, and he's wrestled to the ground by...
Well, that play
Sweet.
was designed to go wide, and Amador just had that covered, so he tried to cut it up inside, and Sweet was right there to drop him for no gain on the play.
And is there 2:20 left in the quarter? It looks
I believe
like it.
so.
Okay.
Fast quarter. Both teams keeping the ball on the ground, just keeps that clock going, and there hasn't been any first downs except for a couple there on that last Amador drive. Hamilton, this side, gets outside and drives it forward close to the first down.
I think they're going to give it to him, yeah. American Legion Ambulance has been serving Amador County since 1929 for $100 a year, $75 a year if you're an active member of the American Legion. Your household is covered for medically necessary ambulance transports. For details and ticket information, please call the ambulance office at 223-2963. Again, American Legion Post 108 Ambulance serving Calaveras and Amador counties.
So 1st and 10 for the Redskins here on the play by Connor Hamilton. Straight ahead, that's number 40.
Yeah, that's going to be Cameron Moore. Haven't called his number too much, but he's the other running back.
Well, he picked up 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6. Injured player on the field.
Moore's got close to 500 yards in rushing this year, so he has carried the ball. We're going to back out for this injury timeout. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back after that injury timeout, and it's the Big O. Anique was kind of hobbling off under his own power. Don't know if he's going to return or not, but right now it's 2nd down for the Redskins and about 6-7 yards. The ball sitting just inside the 35-yard line.
Two fakes give to Hamilton coming through.
Close to a first down. They're going to see where that spot is.
I think he's going to be just short, Jim. It looks like where they're spotting it there. Less than a yard.
Littlefield in on the stop along with Guido Santinelli.
Two fakes on the play. Number 12 went in motion. That was Stokeland. Then faked it the first man through, number 40. Moore finally gave it to Hamilton.
All right, 3rd and 1.
Hamilton
behind the
well
line.
Behind the line.
36.
That was 54.
And Santinelli, number 54, with the stop, brings up a 4th down, and they're going to have to probably punt it away here.
Yeah, you've got to punt it right now. The way this game is going, you don't want to give the field to Amador there at the 38-yard line.
Operation Care is a nonprofit organization providing domestic violence and sexual assault support services for youth and adults in Amador County. If you become a victim of domestic violence, contact Operation Care's 24-hour crisis line. That number is 223-2600. Again, Operation Care and the 24-hour crisis line. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter with the score 13-8 in favor of the Buffs. Going to be back with 4th quarter right after this. Stay tuned.